all I gotta say is that if you are struggling facing the forces of darkness, meaning like you're all of a sudden, have been dealing with, or maybe you, not all of a sudden, maybe you've been persistently battling things that are telling you that you're not worthy, that you need to focus and be afraid of all these things that are happening out there in the world, like money, that you should just die, or you should just off yourself, all these things, to the varying ways that they talk to us. Just know that you're on the right path. If that's happening, that tells me that you have immense light that you are meant to share in this world, and the forces outside and within you are trying to magnetize each other to just like starve you of your light and get you disconnected from your higher self, your I am presence, and to make it to where you shrink and become nothing and wither away and become not a threat to those forces. If you need to know more about this information, you can go to ascendedmasterlight.com, Transcendence Toolbox, and you can get yourself a spiritual crisis toolkit, which is with Archangel Michael and Mother Mary, to cut you from free and to protect you from those forces. And I printed mine out. And to build your self-esteem. And you do those, you give those rosaries. You can listen to the dictations and then give the rosaries every day for 30 days. I mean, it'll put you in an upward spiral, because if that's happening to you, you're being like, you're in a downward spiral. And it's so often the case that we can't see past the illusion that's being casted, like the self, or the force inside of you or within you is casting out an image in your mind that you can't see past, and the veneer gets really thick, so to speak. It's like all an illusion, really. So I know this is probably going to sound crazy for your average lay people, but I'm not here for those people. I'm here for the people that are being attacked from the forces within and without, from the selves that they've created from trauma. Getting out of the drama triangle, look at the Cartman triangle and do your best to try to have the presence that you need in your life to see which spoke of the triangle that you're operating on, because the drama triangle can't really exist without some type of self-delusion and veneer of delusion. So the more that you can get in touch with your true presence, which these tools will help you do, go for it. There is Kim Michaels is on YouTube. You can just exit out of this video when it's over and type in Kim Michaels, and it's a cute little Danish man, old little Danish man. And if you go in his playlists, there's the spiritual toolbox playlist, and there's also the deep healing retreat. And so I just wanted to share that with you. There's someone that's calling me. And to know that you're not alone. I have had literally, as I've gotten deeper in touch with myself throughout my 20s, and particularly now, it's like I've never experienced more darkness wanting me to not exist. And so before, I was just believing it and just not thinking anything of it, just thinking that something was wrong with me. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's something, however, wrong with the psychology that you've built around these selves that you've created because of the trauma that you experienced either in this life or many lifetimes beforehand. So it's really important that you take agency over your life, dominion over your consciousness, and you call forth the highest light that you can possibly call forth, which is from the ascended realm. I'm not talking about the higher realms. I'm talking about the ascended realm that no evil can penetrate and come into, because it's like it's full. It's not built to have anything else. So we're not calling on to your little deity friends from the astral forces and your little friends that channel, aliens from another dimension. We're calling straight to the people to the beings that have done this work and have ascended beyond the human form and have stayed with Earth to make sure that people like us don't get overtaken by the dark forces, and we can exercise our free will, because they're not going to cross our free will. Like, we're using our free will to invoke light from the ascended realm, from heaven basically, and to claim our beings as an extension of the masters. Like, when we do this work, when we recite these invocations and decrees, we're claiming our power, exercising our free will to let the masters move through us and invoke light, and for it to manifest on earth. So you can call forth, I mean, there's an invocation and decree for everything, baby. What you want? You want eightfold healing invocation on all 7 rays? Do you want a golden future? Do you want to overcome a spiritual crisis? Do you want a miracle gratitude rosary? Do you want to be cut free from alcoholism, sex addiction? Do you want a miracle invocation for daily growth? I mean, they're all really great. So I like the miracle invocation for daily growth because it's Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, Shiva, the Dhyana Buddhas, and Kuan Yin, and Christ, obviously, because they're all in the ascended realm. And Shiva, can't forget about Shiva. Oh yeah, Shiva's in here too. I don't know why they didn't put that, because Shiva's definitely in there, because you say, Hail Archangel Michael, Lord of Angels, Shiva. And again, if this ain't for you, move right along. But for the ones that it resonates and it holds your attention span till this long, it's a sign. Go on the website, check out the decrees that resonate with you and the Ascended Masters that resonate with you, and print you out something, or just read it from the screen and follow the directions. You know, usually they ask you to give the decrees 9 times. I'm going to be honest with you, I've never done that. I have, or maybe I have, it's just been a while. I don't know. I do it for as long as I can. Maybe that's why I'm still struggling. I don't know. Because my discipline, I've got to really increase my discipline, because I can't be struggling like this on a daily basis. And when you struggle like this and you're like engulfed by the forces, again, you forget. It's like this forgetfulness. You know, in my gene keys, there's one, let me walk you over here. In my gene keys, something about forgetfulness, and I can't remember my SQ in my Venus sequence. It's like forgetting, but my gift is mindfulness and obviously revelation. And line 5 is mentoring. So here I am, mentoring to all of you. What has helped me, what works for me, and we can have a little cohort group together. If you don't know how to give these invocations and decrees, you can buy something, I think, to teach you how, or you can just, again, go to his YouTube channel. And he has, I don't know if he has the invocations, but I know he has the decrees, so you can listen to how to give them, because it can kind of feel weird at first, especially if you have any religious trauma, because in the beginning it's calling forth the universal Christ mind within all life. But sometimes it says, in the name I am that I am, Jesus Christ, I call to beloved Elohim Astrea to cut me free from all discarnate souls, demonic forces, and in the astral realms, and that can be affecting my 4 lower bodies, which is the mental body, the identity body, the physical body, and the emotional body. So you're calling forth the cutting of all that. And Elohim Astrea, and Elohim is like one of the, I'm not gonna go all into it, baby, go and find it yourself. But if you want me to, I mean, this is like what I've kind of like devoted my life in service to, because I am being stripped. Let me tell you, stripped. I'm in a Rahu Ketu Dasha, and if y'all don't know what that is, Ketu is demons and ghosts. That's all I'm going to say. And then Rahu is delusion. And I've got a Rahu stellium in my birth chart in Scorpio in the 9th house, and I have a Ketu moon in Taurus in the 3rd house. So yes, I am summer child of God, and I'm also summer demon slaver. And I came in here with a lot of separate selves and a lot of entities attached to me, and I'm cutting those fuckers free to go back home to Creator where they belong. Okay, so over and out. Love you, and enjoy. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself.